Embossed Flameless candle, and in your choice of size and color. The colors are very important because these are clearance priced, and this is your holiday palette. We have the beautiful red, we also have the forest green, and then your classic ivory. But once it is sold out, there's no reorder, and I'll let you know the red and green are already limited as we start this presentation. Let me introduce you to Greg Lawrence. He is our home style and design expert.
Good morning.
Happy
it's nice
holidays.
to see you. Happy holidays. I'm dressed for the holidays because this is our wonderful holiday set.
Well, certainly the holiday color palette plus your classic ivory. So we have your choice of color and then the size. So your set of two, you get your choice of either a 5-inch or a 7-inch tall.
Right.
All right, so Greg, let's talk about Luminara because you may be familiar with them. I've seen them in high-end catalogs,
right,
but also here at QVC. What makes them so special?
Well, they were invented by the Imagineers in Florida from that happiest place on earth. For the Haunted Mansion, they needed the most lifelike candle they could create. But because, you know, millions of people go in and out every month, it had to be safe. It had to be no real flame, but it had to look like it, no soot, no dripping wax, and this is what they came up with. This is real wax, but it's safe. So as I take this and I pinch it, it's not burning me, but it looks like, for all the world, a real flame. And what makes this set special, Gabrielle, is the diamond embossing on this. It goes all the way around. I'm going to turn it, and I'm holding the forest green, and it almost looks as if it's quilted. So it's very special, dimensional, especially when the candle's not on.
It has that beauty, it has the texture to it as well. And how does the Luminara candle work? What kind of batteries do these take?
It takes 2 D batteries, and they'll last up to 500 hours.
Nice.
And it's done with electromagnetics, LED lights, and a little bit of magic. And it looks so realistic that I'm constantly fooled, and anybody that approaches them absolutely thinks they're real flames.
Remember clearance pricing. There's no reorder. This is your holiday forest green. Get the 5-inch or the 7-inch. The ivory, and then the other option is the red. We're going to take down the lights so that you can really appreciate the glow and the realistic flicker that a Luminara candle brings. And here's that beautiful holiday red.
And it's that random flicker, because some of the ones on the market go bing, 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 you know, like a traffic light. But these, that random flicker really mimics a real light.
It's almost as though a little wind has caught the flame and it's flickering and dancing and moving. And it's not just at the top. You can see how it illuminates down through the body of the candle as well, just like a true lit candle would. And I like that they didn't make this even all the way around. So it looks like it's been melted down ever so slightly. So it gives it an even more realistic feel. But as you said, I don't have the worry of dripping wax. I don't have the worry of soot. And more importantly, with 2 little ones, Greg, I don't have to worry about anybody getting burned.
And if you have dogs or cats or anybody in the house, it's just safe, but it looks real. And there's a timer on these, 5 hours on, 19 hours off, and I can show it's just so simple, 1 little flick. So even if you maybe have limited range of motion, you just slide it.
Well, this makes it very easy to set it and kind of forget it. You put it where you want to. But you also have the option of using the Luminara remote control, which is an available accessory for separate purchase. That way, if you have them up high or you want them to go on and off at a particular time, you just use the remote.
Absolutely, it makes it super easy. I have one in my hand. One of my favorite things is to use the remote. I think maybe it's a guy thing.
I do.
You know, because I just, you know, you point and shoot, and it's just, you know, that simple. If they're up maybe in lanterns, or maybe you decorate a bookcase, or maybe you have a mantle that's high, or you have furniture in front of it and it's difficult to climb up and down, all you do is use the remote, or of course that 5-hour setting. But you can even see when they're on, the flicker, you can see that diamond embossing, and it really does look like it's almost quilted, almost like a Chanel handbag.
Oh, I like that reference.
Yeah,
well,
beautiful.
Greg, these are available in the green, the ivory, and the red. These are not being reordered. This is your holiday color palette from Luminara. If you've been waiting, maybe you've said, you know what, okay, now's the time, I'm ready to get my holiday candles. Once this is gone, we cannot get it back in stock. But I love, 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 love candles around the house. And I like to put them in places where, you know, if you had a true flame candle, you couldn't leave them, like the powder room. You're not supposed to leave a candle unattended.
Exactly, or if you're like me, I would light a candle and 20 minutes later I'm asleep. But this even gives off the shadows like a real candle. If you have dogs, children, pets, anything. Also, if you have this on a dining room table, you don't have to spend the evening picking candle wax off the tablecloth.
Or as you reach across for some more gravy going,
Yeah,
ooh, ah.
and this, you know, everybody says it looks real. You can pinch this, and I mean, you can see it's you know, my fingers are not being burnt. But even, you know, on TV, it looks completely realistic. But in real life, I am 18 inches away from these candles, and they look absolutely lifelike. Great for, oh, I just want to say, if you have somebody in assisted living, or you like to keep candles in your office, or places where they don't allow a flame, like here at QVC, this is terrific for those too.
Well, remember, no reorder, clearance pricing. If you have shopped Luminara candles before, you can see what a great value that you have. The 5-inch candle would be $29 or 4 easy payments of $7.25. Or with the 7-inch, which, by the way, these are quite chunky and substantial.
They're very substantial, but they'll still fit in your candle holders and your, you know, your pillar holders.
They're not awkwardly sized.
No.
The 7-inch will be $32 on your clearance price or 4 easy payments of $8 on your credit card. In the forest green, we have 100 in each size left to go around. And in the red option, just a few dozen in the 7-inch remain and 150 in the 5-inch. And of course, your ivory, good year-round.
Year-round, and makes a perfect gift too.
Now, coming up later in the show, Greg, you'll be back with a new technology from Luminara. There are 360 candles. And here's a little sneak peek. You're getting a set of 2, so you get one 5-inch, one 7-inch, and this available in a great array of colors on 3 easy payments of $17.